We're recording now. Okay, Brett Tousley, Puyallup Realtor. We're out looking at some investment type homes for an investor, and I'm going to do a cold show. You can see what I see and how glamorous it is to be a realtor in 2011. Too bad you can't smell that. A little musty. Looks like we got some tile in here. Water heater used to be right there. They were nice enough to put wire nuts on it. That was great. Furnace is gone, pretty much. That's interesting. Not much value there. They must have scrapped it for the wire. And this was probably laundry facilities and a nice mud sink. Not so much anymore. An important thing to consider whenever you're out looking at these foreclosed homes is you always got to have the proper attire. I think a good pair of shit kickers is appropriate, and it's always a good idea to pack some heat. Yes, I am. No, I'm not going to show it to you, but you never know who you're going to run into. These hellholes could be zombies, could be hobos, who knows. Well, it's kind of an interesting great room concept here. A little elevated floor above the slab, it looks like. The ceiling needs to go up. I'm only 6 feet tall and I feel cramped in here. Damage to the tile. Sliding glass door. Windows. This, by the way, this is what happens when people steal the wire to scrap it and just tear it right out of the wall. And that's how it looks when it's done. So kind of drop ceiling in here as well. Could be possible to take the ceiling back up a bit. This is the kitchen. You can see the lack of cabinets. Looks like the plumbing and some of the wiring is intact, but not much. Sliding glass, which is really interesting. Goes right out to the crawl space access. Yeah, more wiring stolen. Thinking tweakers. Okay. I'm thinking most likely this was probably a meth house at some point, which doesn't make me feel great about being in here. Who knows what kind of poison they cooked. But we'll go ahead and take a look at it for the video's sake. Obviously there's no power. I left the carpet in here and I wish I would have pulled it out. It's got some mold. It's been painted over as well. Roof. For whatever reason here in Washington, cedar roofs are very popular. It's often a very poor choice unless you don't have any trees around you, which most of our houses do. So that's something to keep in mind even on a nicer house. Okay. Yeah. This looks like they're remodeling a little bit. A lot of mold in here. It's probably been, doesn't necessarily mean it's shot, but it's probably been sitting here unheated for a year or more. A little more sheetrock damage here and there. It's a nice big room. It's obviously not in great shape right now, but at one point this might have been the master. This big room on the back of the house. It's got a real nice lot, couple acres. Covered deck actually looks pretty good. It's got a lot going for it. Just needs a hell of a lot of work. Yeah, so this was the master. And all the fixtures are gone. Fair amount of the plumbing. Wow. Well, you probably can't see any of this. This is another bathroom. The bathtub's gone, toilet's gone, sink's gone, and sheetrock damage everywhere. Here's some more of that wonderful tile. Must have got a good deal on it. That makes the place feel kind of cold, but nice paneling in here. Moving back to my days growing up as a young lad. Not sure what that's all about. Just got a door kind of mounted here. Interesting. So there we are. The glamorous life of a real estate agent in Puyallup, Washington in late October. I think it's the 25th today, 2011. I'm gonna go look at a house that needs a little less work, but I think my investor might put an offer in on this poor old dog.